So, there's a lot of Angry Birds games. You know the drill. It's rank time. Woo! Now some games won't be on this list. So let me just get them out. Yeah, I think that's it. So without further ado, let's get into it. The one that started right here. You know it's S tier, I know it's S tier, everybody knows it's S tier. It is very easily replayable due to it having so many levels. And there's more good than bad this time. The big setup, short fuse, bad piggies. Not this game. Red's My Feathers, which, spoiler alert, one of the best Angry Birds levels in history. But then, Mighty Hoax, Ham High, Bird Island, Piggy Farm, and Jurassic Park kind of ruin it. But as I said, more good than bad. Put in this. You know how we said classic had a lot of episodes? Well, Seasons is the godmother of the levels. No, seriously. Angry Birds Seasons has 29 main episodes. If you don't know, that's a lot. And you think most of them are filler, but yet again, more good than bad. Like literally, everything before the red squiggly line that I drew is so good. And while I would put it in S tier, there's two things that the modern version does very, very wrong and makes me hate the game. Firstly, making the levels too complicated. Not saying the levels before the squiggly line was not doing this, but for this new version, it seems a little bit too personal. How did we go from this to be the first level? Reason 2, stupid bird coins. Like, yeah, you can play Ham Dunk and On Thin Ice, but still, some of the best levels are so expensive. And Rovio turned off the ads for this game very recently, so it's almost nearly impossible to get all the levels minus if you do a mod. And you realise I'm not even playing on the right version. I barely even played the actual normal version of the game that you're meant to play. I'm playing version 5.10 right now, and it's way better than whatever the newest version is. You know, I'd really love to put in S tier, but with all the complaints I had with the newer version, if the new version didn't exist, I'd probably put in S. But with all the complaints I had, I think it's going in A tier, I'm sorry. Okay, they didn't need to cook so much for the spin-off game or an advertisement, but I'm glad they did. Angry Birds Rio is just so good. Not the best game, but still an amazing game. And it's honestly so sad that this game is never coming back. Angry Birds Rio is actually on the App Store when all the Angry Birds games were removed. And this game was actually reused a ton of times. We have all the main levels, all the Rio 2 levels, and the playground, aka the tutorial. Now you see, I haven't played a lot of Rio, but the levels I have played, they're super fun. And with all the boss fights, it looks like the game's gonna be even more fun. And also, can we respect the composer who made the music for this game? It's so good. Angry Birds Rio is just truly amazing, so it's going in S tier. Say what you want to say on how, you haven't completed the game. Well, the levels I have played are fun. I think the boss fights look fun, and yeah, and also the boss fights are going to be fun because the old classic games are fun. Angry Birds Friends just sucks. I wonder where I saw this before. Jokes aside, this game actually sucks. Bad designs, bad gameplay, bad power-ups, bad cosmetics, and bad events and bad microtransactions, of course. And this is pretty sad because Angry Friends used to be a good game. The pinnacle reason why it sucks is just because, well, after you're done with the pig tower, there's nothing else to keep you engaging with the game. Also, the tournaments just suck, I'm sorry. And also, note for Diggs Nogs or whatever he's called, if you're walking to every Angward's game without using any bod powers, skip this one because first of all it's filler and secondly, well, just look at this. Oh yeah, it doesn't feel satisfying at all because quite literally that it's so easy that it's not even satisfying when all the structures break down. But I'll be nice and put it in C tier. Hey, at least you're not being in D or F. It's the best one, you can't lie, it's the best one. Now this is what I call an adventure, an amazing game. Angry Space literally just ticks all the boxes. Nostalgia, good marketing, iconic, good levels, it's so worth it for the money. Hell, this game was so good that literally Angry Reloaded remade it. Also, this game kind of escaped the microtransactions because I couldn't really think of that many. And also, the Mighty Eagle is free! Woo! Also, by great levels, I wasn't hesitating. Pig Bag Banger, Utopia Banger, Red Planet Banger, Cosmic Crystals Banger, Pig Dippers Perfect, Solar System Educational and Fun. And it doesn't really count but the many extra levels. And I just love Icebird. And it's so sad that we'll probably never see him again after Reloaded. But hey, if nobody's gonna respect him, I'm going to respect him. If it weren't obvious enough, it's going in S tier. Like, there's no other better game than Angry Space. Well, here's our first spin-off, Bad Piggies. Surprisingly, one of the only classic games that hasn't been ruined is still on the App Store. Now, I will say that for all the games to be reincarnated, this is not what I was thinking. But anyways, yeah, Bad Piggies is still good though. It's like trial and error, unlike the actual Angry Birds games where it's just one premise. In Bad Piggies you can like create anything. And also it doesn't really get stale. There's the King's Courtroom. Also you gotta love how you can turn King Pig into like an 8-inch King Pig plush. Many sandbox levels, which leads for more creativity. Like, if you ever wanted to build something for free, well, here you go, Bad Piggies is here. Also, the main game is really good as well. Unlike the actual Angry Birds games where they make actual cutscenes, Bad Piggies makes this comic strip style game that makes it very cool. Also, the banger levels are Groundhog Day, When Pigs Fly, and Fight and Night. And I mean specifically Fight and Night. Fast, fun, and also it includes the birds. I wouldn't say their role is great in anything, but still super cool we see them. For some reason I said this was going in B tier. No, it's going in S tier if it weren't obvious enough. Hey, if you're wondering about Angry Stars music, the both two games aren't Angry Stars music, it's because obviously I can't do the music because they're both the same from the movies, so yeah, I'm going to be using Angry Space 2.0 in my menu. I swear if we have another good game, I'm quitting my job. The Angry Birds do is one of the most nostalgic and enjoyable Angry Birds games. So, without further ado, let's start with Star Wars 1. Now, I will say that I'll quickly whiz through these because well, there's 2 of them, so yeah. Angry Birds Star Wars 1 is so good. I think it would be better than Space if it had a bit more nostalgia and if it could actually have a chance to come back. But do you want to know the flock? Well, they're literally just the same flock with different powers and they're not actually called by their real names. Luke Skywalker plays as Red, Han Solo plays as Chuck, Princess Leia as Stella, Obi-Wan Kenobi as Bomb, and then the oddballs, R2-D2 and C-3PO. And it's pretty obvious what they are, so I'm not going to name them. And there's many pigs in this game. And I'm not going to really explain the powers because I'm lazy, but let's just get this out of the way. Luke feels as weak as Red. Obi still feels like Bomb. Han Solo shoots as fast as Chuck. C-3PO feels like Matilda, but not really. R2-D2 feels like the space egg from Angry Birds Space. And Princess Leia feels a bit like Angry Birds Stella's Stella power-up. And you may have realised I forgot one, right? Yep, we know him, we all love him. Terrence playing as Chewbacca. And he's even stronger than he was in the classic games. Obviously, the main 4 levels are the best ones: Tatooine, the Death Star, Hoth, and Cloud City. If it weren't obvious, this game is going in S tier with all the good characters, the all good everything, the boss fights. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. As for Star Wars 2, on the other hand, it's just great, man. Well, I guess I'm quitting my job now. See you all later, I guess. I'm probably never coming back to this channel. Just playing the same great game with more cast and play as the pigs, for God's sake, it's just amazing. And if it got rid of the space levels from Angry Birds Star Wars 1, this game is amazing. I like Angry Birds Space, but you just can't deny the space levels in Angry Birds Star Wars are some of the worst. And also, this was the first game, get it out people, the first game that has teleports. Like, that makes it S tier already. 2nd place for Star Wars 1, 4th place for Angry Birds Star Wars 2. Now this is where things just start to get amazing. Think of Mario Kart just with Angry Birds characters. Then boom, you get a perfect game. And unlike Star Wars 2, this game actually has memorable teleports. And the entire game almost has like 13 characters. And also, this game is actually a really cool 3D premise as well. And I will also say that this is the game I have the most nostalgia playing with. Like, I remember so many good memories like playing this. So yeah, because of that, it's going in S tier. And like most people, I like 1.0 better than 2.0, but seriously guys, are we seriously saying that Angry Birds Pop is better than Angry Birds Go 2.0? Yeah, I don't think so. But even if it had its dark era, you can't deny that this game is going in S tier. Like you can't fight with me for that. Now, out of all the games, out of like all 24 games, everybody thinks this one is the favourite one. Yeah, it's like better than Angry Birds 2 or whatnot, but still, this one's the favourite. Like literally, this game only has like 5 flock members. The 5 classic flock members: Red, Chuck, Bomb, Matilda, and the Blues. And this game gets very, 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 very repetitive. It's just swipe, swipe. Do some chili peppers, yeah. We won! Like, don't get me wrong, the other games also do this, but with Epic, it's just so easy. Unlike the other games where when it gets a bit harder, it gets a bit fun. Unlike Epic, it gets really boring. But let's get to the things that make this game not S tier, but A tier. Come on, you gotta love the pigs in this game. Like, their designs are just so good. Specifically, this game's Fawn Pig and this version's of Fat Pig. Also, are you hearing this in the background? The music is so damn good. So yeah, even though I don't think it's perfect like most people, I think Angry Birds Epic goes in A tier. Now, this game is kind of controversial because if you didn't know, this game got discontinued. If you're even wondering how I am even playing it, I'm playing WebPit's restored version if you really want to play this game again. And this was actually a really sad loss because this game was actually pretty good. Fresh new characters, a new villain, TV shows, plushies, teleports. Like, my god, this wasn't a cash grab. The first 2 chapters were so good, but then 2 steps away from S tier, huh? Because quite literally, I think there's only 30 levels in this game. So yeah, even this game is amazing, and that's saying from male. This game has to go in A tier, I'm sorry, because really there's barely any content. Same with the Star Wars part, since Transformers music is copyrighted, I'm going to have to use this. One of the final good games are still on the App Store. It's surprising that this game is actually still living, even though they probably ran out of license by now. But let's be real, this game is going to be removed in like 2 years' time. And people say that the 2.0 update ruined it, but I personally don't get it. I played like the older version of the game and I can't see a difference at all. And even though this game doesn't qualify S tier, I think it would go into A tier. Except no. What if I told you that this is a completely different clip with the other clip? You would think I'm lying, right? Like, it's so obvious you're so bad at the game that you quite literally just only played it for like 9 seconds, or like just play one level and then just loop that, like just duplicate it 100 times. Nope, I actually recorded 9 minutes. Yeah, even if this is one of the only games that are actually good on Warrior's lineup today, it gets so damn repetitive. But I will give it props, however, that this game has teleports, and this was the final game to have teleports. It's not just the teleports, there was so much mod for this game. Unlike the plushies, you would have to own one of these. Like, I even used to own a How thing. And there's like a bazillion characters in this game. But while it's not S or A, it can go into B tier. Next we have... Wait, didn't this game make Greedy Rovio a thing? Alright, I think it's a bit harsh to put in F tier because it's not that bad. Like, it doesn't really have that many microtransactions, but the gameplay is just crap. D tier's a thing. Unlike any other modern crap Robo game, this game is actually pretty good. It seems just like a normal match 3 game, but really it's not. It has multiplayer, boss fights, an actual storyline, and this amazing soundtrack that is playing in the background, hopefully. But then, thanks Robo, you got rid of your only good game in the 2015s. Well, I feel like this game was kind of finished, even though it did get discontinued. But, unpopular opinion, but I think this is where the series fully peaked. Other games after this was pretty bad. But unlike Stella, which was also a discontinued game, Angler's Fight didn't get really that much to contribute. Like, I feel like there was only 3 updates. And also, since this is a match 3 game, it gets so damn repetitive. So instead of A tier, it's going in B tier. Okay, Rovio apparently says that Angler's 2 is the best game. So let's download it. Oh my god, Angler's 2 just downloaded. I can't wait to play. Oh my god! For God's sake, can you restart? What do you mean I just need this stupid fire currency to just play the game? I could just get some supplies, but I can't get supplies because the supplies are locked behind a paywall. Well, I guess I could try the tower. Oh my god, why all these? Oh my god! No wonder why people call it the Tower of Misfortune. I need to spend 100 gems just to change my name, for God's sake. We don't need all this useless currency. Put this game in F2 now. Wait a minute. All of these games are somewhat cancelled and unoriginal. Okay, here's the deal. After Angler's Legends, we're going to go back to the original art style. And also this video is getting very damn long. Alright, so Angler's Football. So this game isn't actually shut down. It's actually still living, actually, but nobody really plays it that much. But football, I mean, it's the first. I mean, if it weren't with the movie designs, it would be good. I mean, not saying the movie designs actually affect it, it just looks weird, but this game I can allow it because it's football. So, I'll put fight, not fight, I'll put Angler's Football at B tier. Action, it's pretty bad, to be honest. Like all you do is just bounce around. No wonder why this game got cancelled. But I will say it's one of the better movie games, so C2. Angler's Ace Fighter. This game is so unoriginal. Like, it's literally just one of those freaking shoot 'em up games. Like, it's literally one of those spaceship games. So yeah, I'll put it in D tier. And also Red Squares as well. I actually don't know what this is because I literally get confused every time. I think it's Angler's Match because this is Angler's Pop. So yeah, this game was pretty bad. Like, yeah, I'm putting an F. To be honest, it's really bad. Angler's Dice. I mean, it's kind of like Monopoly Go, but It's simply Warsaw though, so it's Warsaw in every way, so D tier. I always get confused with Angrid's Island and Islands. This is Angrid's Islands. It's meant to be you're stranded on a freaking island. That's all you need to know. You're stranded on a freaking island, and you're gonna make friends with pigs. And this aged a horrible movie. So moving on. Now, normally people hate Angrid's evolution, but I think it's not bad. Like yeah, it's not better than Angrid's Epic, but still. Actually, I'll put in B tier. I think it's not better than football. Who the frick likes this? This is a village building game, and yeah, nobody likes this. It's going to be worse than that. Getting to F2 now, use of it. Now Angry Birds AR. Now let's be real. Angry Birds AR is actually a really good game. Unpopular opinion, but it's going in A tier. Yeah, I think it's better than Stella, to be honest. I'm sorry. Angry Birds AR is just amazing. Alright. Pop Loss literally got removed because it was so awful, and also it's laggy as hell. There's a goat next to your brother. Angler's Exporter sucks, bro. Like there's only nothing to do in the game. You don't really need to pay money just to play the game. I mean, stories with this game, like every modern Rovio game, but still, and then this monstrosity nobody likes, and also quite literally, this game literally had, I can't even call it an Angler's game, like you can't even. You literally cannot count it as an Angler's game. Alright, enough that. Let's hit into the Reloaded section. Say what you want to say, but Reloaded is going in a very high tier. It's doing a lot of stuff to make it good. There's Bird Pig Island, which is basically Angler's Classic. There's Secret Area, which is literally all of Angler's seasons. And then there's Angler's Space, which pretty straightforward. And also freaking Angler's Movie 2. And then there's the Golden Eggs. And then soon, Golden Island is going to be added with Stella and her crew. Sounds very good. I'm gonna get it on my Android. Right, so where is it? There's nothing here. What do you do? You need an Apple phone to get stuff off the Apple Store. Also, you're going to have to pay a subscription for whatever this is. Hey everyone, Edgar's note here. To make sure I actually don't hate Apple Arcade, I just hate subscriptions. So yeah, don't get confused. So yeah, with the limited amount of resources that you can actually play the game in, I would put in S, but it just has to go in A tier. All of Rovio's newer titles are so similar that literally I forgot forgot what this game was. In short words perspective, it's literally just baby Angry Birds. This game gives you so many birds that it's literally impossible to waste. And the game literally tells you what to do, and the structures are so simple. Like, at least Angry Birds 2 actually had some difficulty. Let's just move on. This game is so underwhelming. This revolutionary game comes back with a somewhat fine return. The reason I say fine is because some levels just feel off because of the new Unity physics. Like 1-7, this level is so annoying to 3-star. And also, some of the best level parts aren't even in this quote remake. Come on guys, by Bring Back 2012 we meant to bring back the games of those eras, which of the latest versions without microtransactions, am I right? So while it isn't perfect, it's going in A tier, pretty solid remake. Alright, not gonna lie to you guys, I'm getting really tired and bored of this video, so this game is literally just bad piggies, so with Angry Birds classic kind of movement, so middle B. This game kind of sucks, so let's do that. Bad Piggies 2, I don't need to explain myself. Pop Boss is literally one of the worst games, and so that we can not really edit this, this is literally just Angry Birds 2, so F2 I guess. Now this is what I needed off the Angry Birds Block Blast. We have Joe, pretty fun gameplay, vast amount of characters, like there's so much, I want to get on my Android. There's nothing here. Yeah, you need an Apple phone to play this, to buy stuff off the Apple Store. And it's not as superior as Angry Birds Reloaded, so B tier is good. This game is basically Endless Runner, and yeah, it has Monopoly Go style stuff. So, CT, I'm done with this video. Oh my god. Now, while there was some bad apples, not some, there was actually a lot. Can't deny that Rovio is somewhat good. Oh, I am not rooting for new Rovio. They suck. But kids, at the end of the day, play the classic games and don't play these horrible things. And if you're wondering, this is my final list. If you excuse me, I'm gonna have some turkey and some pork sausages. See y'all.